It is a mess over there. Reason why bank stocks are feeling it on the chin. If we could take a peek at those, if not, trust me, that they had an enormous run up ahead of this. So obviously some profit taking is in order here. But the fear is that they're exposed to this mess and it will get messier. Former Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty, who chairs the financial roundtable, looks at all of these type of things. Do they have reason to worry, Governor? I mean, is this a fear that a contagion could spread? First Greece, then Portugal, then Spain, then kablooey? You know the drill.
Well, I think, first of all, Greece needs tough love, and I applaud the leaders of the EU trying to get some austerity and get some controls in place. Just giving them more money isn't going to solve the problem, and so this is the day or the week or the month of reckoning. On its size, look, Neil, it's about twice the size of the GDP of Louisiana, so by itself, can it take down Europe or the economies more broadly? No. But what we got to be careful about here is what we don't see, and that is any sort of contagion or interconnectedness we don't see, and then, frankly, the damage to innocent bystanders. There's a whole bunch of people and institutions here that have nothing to do with the awful decision-making that led to this crisis that could get hurt if this topples. You know,
I always worry about even indirect exposure, and you and I have gotten into this before in so many other financial crises. And the one thing that comes up, even in the case of Puerto Rico, that has indicated now it's $70 billion worth of debt, and it wants to stretch out those payments, have U.S. lenders forgive some of those payments. So far, we're hearing from the White House, Josh Earnest, that there's no bailout being anticipated. But it does say something that this Commonwealth of the United States is in such trouble. What do you make of that?
Well, I think, you know, it's the law of mathematics. And when you have people who spend more than they take in over time and make promises that they can't deliver, eventually there's a day of reckoning. And that's now here for Greece. It may soon come for Puerto Rico. It's going to soon come for other governments around the world. And that's why I think it's important for the EU to set the precedent here, because if they let Greece off the hook, that sends a signal to Spain, it sends a signal to Portugal, it sends a signal to Italy down the road, and those are all going to have their own days of reckoning. So this is an important precedential moment. And look, the country's run by a naive, delusional socialist, and he's not capable of leading this country out of this problem. And I think they shouldn't bail them out, and they should let these guys stew in their problems until they get them fixed.
All right, Governor, thank you very much. Before I get to my panel,